to lose my own life. Okay, I am live. I'll put on some classical music.
Live.
Yeah.
Zed's checking on her food. Nice.
Yeah, she sent that a little while ago.
She what?
She sent that a little while ago.
I see, I see. I'm trying to dog proof. I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
You're good. There we go. So usually the way that these streams work is people will like pop in and ask Egohacker questions while I draw. And that's pretty much the whole stream. I'll answer questions. Sometimes I'll ask y'all to help me answer questions.
Interesting, interesting. What's an ego hacker question?
A question about ego hacking.
How big is Face's dick?
It's pretty big.
Those
Allegedly.
ENTP dicks.
Yeah. I don't like to. I don't like to think about people's dicks.
I don't think that's an
ego hack question.
I think that's a general question.
Oh.
No, you can actually relate the curvature of someone's cock down to their type.
The curvature, even.
Yes. Yes.
I can see. I can tell what people are eating based on their body type. I saw a vegan guy today, for example.
Vegans are pretty easy to pick out, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yes, they are. It's got that weird kind of like, those weird kind of arms, that arm shape, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can tell just by their faces too. They just got droopy eyes and
Yeah, sunken
like they
in.
just
Sad.
like your motherfuckers have no iron.
Yeah, that's probably why my face looked the way that it did when I went fruitarian for 6 months. Bad way to get lean. Does not count. Man, I hate bleh. This INTJ is being a pain in the butt. Oh, this is her entire hair. I can just scrap this. Oh my gosh. Stop it, Mom! Jesus Christ. She's writing me paragraphs of text like she does. This is what I get.
Is your mom?
Yeah.
What type is she?
She's an INFP. Oh my gosh.
Oh, those fucking T inferior messages. Oh my god.
Yeah, I basically forgave her for, I think, no, I like genuinely forgave her for the way that she raised us, which was not very well. But I just let her know that I don't resent her at all. Because I know that she gets that a lot from my brother. So I was like, hey, that's not also me. Just want to let you know. And then she just started writing me paragraphs. So now we're here. And I'm like streaming, so I can't. How do I turn off Facebook notifications?
You could probably turn it off in general settings, not just Facebook one. For just the Facebook one.
Hang on, yeah. Notifications. Turn out notifications off. Thank you. That's better. I'm just gonna turn them all off for now. Maybe I can make her hair like one little flame.
But what if Jonathan messages you?
Oh, you didn't hear. I broke up with Jonathan.
What?
Yeah.
What
He
happened?
he didn't message me for 2 weeks.
What?
He had an injury to his groin.
He did have an injury to his groin, but he can still use his fingers. That's not. It's in out of context. That sounds really inappropriate.
Wait, like actually?
Yes, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he didn't go on a date with me for 2 weeks because he gave himself food poisoning, and then he had an injury to his groin, so he didn't go out with me for another week. And then after that, he still didn't message me for 2 weeks. So I was just like, I don't think that there's any initiative being put in here, and you haven't like asked me, like checked in on me once. It's just me checking in on you. So I don't think that this is the right precedent for a relationship. So yeah, I broke it off.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't up to date.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not your fault. You didn't know. But yeah, no. Jonathan is not going to message me. He could, but I highly doubt he will. I highly doubt he will. Because I basically said to him, hey, I feel really strongly for your situation, but I don't think you actually desire me, so I'm going to start talking to other guys again and open my options up. If you think that's a bad idea, let me know. I'm not trying to be spiteful or anything. I just really can't stand this limbo anymore, so I'm going to open my options up again. That's what I said to him.
It's funny, the ENTP chick that I was seeing for a while, she did a similar thing because I wasn't really desiring her long term. She has 2 kids, and I told her straight out, I said, look, we're not going to have a long term relationship because you have 2 kids, and that's not something that I'm willing to take on board in my life. And I'm just want to let you know up front, this is how I feel. And she didn't want to continue on it because I find, and tell me if I'm wrong with this, but I think ENTPs or ENTP women are more idealistic when it comes to like finding the one. It's kind of like their NI nemesis wants like the best future for themselves, so that they want to find the one which is going to set them up for having a good future. So they're not really going to be wasting time with an individual that there isn't necessary outcome. Even though you guys aren't outcome focused, I think the outcome of a relationship comes apart when it's to do with your future and having a better future.
Yeah.
Would you relate to that?
Yeah, we don't like dead end relationships. I also don't like relationships where I'm chasing the guy all the time because that makes me feel really disgusting. Like if I have to chase you, I feel like there's something wrong with me. I feel like I'm not good enough, and that's a problem. That's not how, like, the guy should be jumping on me if he actually desires me, because guys are like, they can't help it. If there's a resistance, I don't think he's actually that attracted to me. Like Jonathan was great in person, but I think there's something, he's not mentally ready or something for a relationship, or maybe I'm just not desirable enough for him. Either way, same outcome. I'm also sub-developed, so I do think about outcomes a lot. Then you have those other ENTP women that are actually really promiscuous and will like get really high off of even the slightest bit of desire. So I'd say it's true for some ENTPs, like a good chunk, but then for others, they will flirt with anybody and they'll sleep with anybody. Anybody that gives them the slightest bit of validation. There are those girls as well. There are those ENTP girls as well.
I think that's a lot to do with like your genetic lottery. Like if you're an extremely attractive female, then you're going to be put on a pedestal much more than other girls. So you're going to already have this preconceived notion that you are special and that you could go like essentially use your desirability in any way you want to get to have the best future for yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think a lot of it's dependent on that.
Yeah.
Like if you're some fat chick that, no offense to fat chicks, but let's be honest, you're not going to be as desirable as other girls, and so you might be willing to settle for the low-hanging fruit.
Oh, so you think the girls that are more desirable are actually the ones that are more picky? In terms of ENTP women?
Lost reception.
Oh. How much did you hear?
Hang on. Sorry, lost reception. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear what you had to say.
Oh, I said, so you think the ENTP girls that are going to be pickier are going to be the ones that are more attractive?
The ones that what? Sorry.
So the ENTP girls that are pickier are going to be the ones that are more attractive, and the ones that go for the low-hanging fruit are going to be the fat ones.
Yeah, it's more the natural like selection aspect of it, which is just that, like it's like what can you leverage over other people? If you're a really attractive female, you can leverage your attractiveness to get a high value male, and then you may not want to settle for just someone that's good enough, but you could be looking at, oh, but these other guys are going to be interested in me. Like I could get better, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm still kind of fat. And when I was like 25, I was still a virgin because I didn't want to go for the low-hanging fruit. I wanted to wait until I was fit. And the only person that I still settled a little bit, but my body count still remains very low, even though the boyfriend that I had was a low-hanging fruit, but in my mind he desired and valued me, so it was, and he had like a good sense of stability, at least in contrast to what I was experiencing prior. And that was the only situation in which I gave up my virginity. And then even after that, after dating him, I still didn't feel the need to go out and try to validate myself with sex. Like after our relationship ended, I didn't have sex for another 2 years, even though like I was overweight and I could still go for the low-hanging fruit. It's not like guys weren't approaching me. I just whenever I know that I'm not being truly valued, then I can sense it and I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with sex if they are treating me like I am something to be used.
Right. Yeah, I see. I think what I was getting at, because again, guys are like much less picky with women in general. So, I think from a woman's perspective, the best thing you can leverage is youth and submissiveness. If you have those two traits, even if you're like slightly overweight, like men would still find that more desirable than a woman that's say mid-30s and still kind of fit, but has like a masculine attitude to her, and just overall not as like desirable from that perspective. Um, I think if I was a woman, I would just leverage my youth and femininity in order to get the highest value man that I could at that point in time.
Well,
But I understand that not all women have that perspective.
my grandma told me very early on in my life when I was 5 years old that nobody would ever love me because I was fat. So, unfortunately, I was in my own way because that was instilled in me. Hey, Sam was. Like, I don't think that I was ever masculine that much. Like, not to an ungodly amount. Most people would tell me that I'm feminine, but it didn't.
Other
I
than
also, huh?
you're quite disagreeable.
I'm quite disagreeable. Yeah, that is something that
Yeah.
I do have, but other than that, it hasn't really gotten in my way from talking to men and having them be around me. Like, I'm not that combative.
Mm-hmm.
The thing always was actually my weight that guys didn't want to get around. Like, I was always like the friend that they wanted to open up to and talk to, but I was always in the friend zone because of my weight. They were like, they wouldn't even like treat me as a friends with benefits because they didn't want to like lose me as a friend kind of deal, which to me was very like frustrating because it's like, if you value me as a friend, in my female mind that was like, then what's stopping you? Like, if you think that I'm a high quality person, then what's stopping you? But I understand now what's going on. Men and women don't value the same things. So I don't think that being overweight and youthful is enough, because that has not been my experience. But in my youth, I also believed that no man could ever find me attractive because that's what my grandma told me. And also, whenever I tried to express desire for any man, he would make a joke out of it, or his friends would make a joke out of it. They would like run up to me and be like, hey, that guy over there likes you, go talk to him. And they were like snickering about it, and it just made me feel really crappy my entire life. So I don't know that that's correct what you're saying, Sherwinator, because that has not been my experience. Everybody always found me disgusting my entire life.
From a macro view, though, if you're young, like say early 20s, and submissive feminine as a female, then you will be found more attractive than other females.
Well, that has not been my experience.
Yeah, look, your experience counts, and just like in any like control group, the outliers still apply. They're still warranted, but it doesn't make up for the mass.
I'm trying to not be resentful of that. If my youth was really... if my youth was really enough, why wasn't it enough? Is there just something wrong with me?
I mean, one of the things that I learned from Chase's lecture about Ego Hack Your Fear to do with ETPs is, one of the things we have to learn is that life is not fair, and not everyone's dealt the same cards. And we focus on fairness so much that we can't really see past that, but that's the truth.
But if the rules don't apply to me, why don't they?
Well, I mean, from a sexual evolutionary perspective, that's just those are the traits that I found most attractive. So,
it just feels like
if you were the survey,
Huh?
It's not an attack on you personally at all. If anything, um,
Yeah, I think your grandma is in the wrong.
Well, duh, but she
Not
wasn't
really.
wrong. Because that's
She
what
deserves the
happened.
chonk. She deserves the chonkla.
Yeah, but
I'll fight
it
a grandma.
happened.
Let's go.
Like, it happened. What she said
Yeah.
happened. Everybody was disgusted by me. Everybody made fun of me. Everything happened. Did I invite that?
I mean, yeah. If I was one of your friends, I totally would bully you. Not gonna lie.
So what did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong? Oh, that's a very good question.
It's
Be
hard to say
friends
because
with.
we know current you, not old you. You know.
Huh?
It's hard to say because it's like we know current you, not old you. You know.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't always Chad wise. You know. Y'all can't have a little autistic bitch Sam. You know.
Yeah. It's
bad
just
fucking wise Sam.
it's just frustrating
I don't know,
because
I feel like your so-called friends don't sound like friends to me. I don't know.
what friends are you talking about?
The friends that made fun of you
They
and
weren't
giggled
my
at you.
friends. They weren't my friends.
Yeah.
I didn't have a friend group because people would treat me like that, and I wouldn't let people treat me like that, so I cut them out of my life.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any friends because I wouldn't put up with that. But I also didn't understand how to lose weight because nobody ever told me how to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not only did I never get told how to lose weight, people told me that losing weight wouldn't make me happy. So people were actively discouraging me from losing weight, while other people were actively telling me I was worthless and disgusting and they didn't want to be around me.
Damn. That's fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like
That's
to.
That's a huge fucking catch-22.
Yeah. I don't like to think of myself as a victim of circumstance. I just wonder what it was. Like, it's completely pointless to think about, but, like, if I could help somebody in that situation, I would
I
wonder.
think you just want closure. I wouldn't call it worthless.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, worthless as in, like, there's nothing actionable I can do to help myself. Except maybe, I guess closure would help me, actually. But,
Yeah, go to like whatever high school reunion and what it like look as fantastic as fucking possible. I'm sure like the ladies and dressing sexy will help you out. And they'll be like these beer gut bitches that were your acquaintances kind of will be like, wow.
that's not even my concern. I don't, like, I'm not, like, out to get revenge. I just
Okay.
want...
Not Effie Demon, gotcha.
No, yeah, no. I just don't want to end up, like... Well, first, I don't like that I'll be judged. Like every 30-year-old that's single right now. Like, because I did not grow up with arrogant circumstances. Like, the circumstances that were dealt to me, it wasn't riding the cock carousel. It wasn't going to college and being too masculine. It wasn't any of that.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to work out what went wrong. Like, it's frustrating.
Perhaps genetic?
What? What does that
I
have
don't
to,
know.
what do you mean? What does that have to do with genetics?
I don't know
my God.
that you just have a at the time like you just tend to have like bigger bones or
No,
something like
oh
that.
my god, I want to
Oh,
choke you right now.
You sound like me, man. Trying to compensate for being 175 pounds and 5'6".
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, that is not even a real thing. Like genetics is a cope. I'm not trying to stop helping me try to cope. Coping
Okay.
doesn't help anybody. I mean, I
You
appreciate
want to know?
you, but yeah, it's a bad thing. Don't do that.
You want to know what I think?
What?
I think more than anything else, you just got dealt a bad hand. I mean, like your dad. I mean, like genetics does play a role in it to an extent. I mean, your dad got so diabetic he lost a foot. I know a lot of diabetic people. Most people aren't that diabetic,
Yeah.
and
I,
like scenarios where like you didn't have a parent that went, hey, maybe stop eating those Oreo fucking churros. What were they? Oreo churros?
no,
I don't
they were
remember.
Oreo breadsticks. Yeah.
Breadsticks. There we go. From Pizza Hut. Yeah. So it's like you didn't have like a figure. Like I mean, my siblings and I got fat because we had daycare and we were basically malnourished. So when we got out of daycare, my parents were like, "Oh yeah, go for it," and we all got fucking fat.
Oh man. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, huh, that was mismanaged, which is kind of the importance of parents and parenting, and you didn't quite get that that filter.
Yeah.
Being an NTP woman doesn't help either, because that's kind of conflict with the majority of women, which are SFJs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably part of it. I do feel like a lot of women abandoned me because they couldn't connect with me.
Yeah.
But not that it was even their job to like lead me. They're not very good at that.
Right.
But no, it just frustrates me because everybody's like saying, "Oh, you like," to every aging woman out there, "Oh, you wasted your youth." It's like, what could I have done?
I
There's
get
like
it.
this resentment that gets hurled at me, and I don't deserve that. And that's my main thing. Like if I could have changed it, I would have.
I get it.
Yeah. Sorry for the injection of copium.
It's okay.
You streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't care if I cry on stream. I have that fight trickster. I don't give a
Same here.
shit. Huh?
Oh, I said same here. It's like, wow, our sad boy hours are swapped.
Yeah. It is what it is. I'm not here to create a false perception of myself.
Exactly. Key, sis.
One day I'll get this INTJ. Dude, I'll give me some feedback. I am trying to get this hairstyle correct on INTJ. It is not working. I like the dress, but how do I make fire hair with the dress?
Okay, I can't quite comment right now. I'm like halfway to my house.
Yeah, I
and
see you
I'm on my
walking.
phone. Judo class. It's like the funnest parts of MMA and jiu-jitsu.
Judo class. Is that slow one?
I don't know about slow, but there's a lot of throwing, and throwing a motherfucker's fun.
Yeah, throwing people is fun. I used to throw my classmates. I mean, not my classmates, my cousins. It would have
Gotcha.
been fun to. It would have been fun to throw my classmates. But we like to wrestle a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
my male cousins at least. My female cousins didn't let me play with them because I was too fat. That was
Mhm.
what they said. They said something along the lines of, "Oh, you have to be able to touch your toe to your forehead if you want to play with us." And I could not do that.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever able to do that. No intentions of it.
Well, you would have been able to if you were a thin girl.
Oh, right, women shit.
Yeah.
My bit, yeah, trying to be not as grotesque around women now. It's hard.
Were you gonna say your big dick?
Yeah.
Sherwinator just left. I'm insulted.
Oh, that's who left.
Yeah. I don't know when he left, but I don't appreciate that.
Gotcha.
My main question was for him.
Oh, okay.
Because he was the one that brought it up. But like, just be youthful and feminine. It's like, yeah. Why didn't that work?
hmm Yeah. So it's like, I know Chase says stuff along the lines of it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like it's harder being a man. I absolutely 100% disagree with that. I feel like the females is kind of based on chance way more than men. Where it's kind of like the idea is like for females, it's like, oh my gosh, be super feminine, and a super confident and high value man's gonna come around the corner. And it's like, who the fuck says that's gonna happen?
Well, not only that, also know better when you're younger. Like, how? Like, you just have to know, and you also just have to come across this information when you're young, and you take action, take initiative. But also, while you're taking initiative, be feminine the entire way and be disciplined and but don't take
Right.
control and don't be outcome focused, but get your outcomes. So, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm not envious, that's for sure. But like, I don't know. I guess it's also a sign of like, hey, listen, me as a person, I should probably tell some people about this shit. You know, kind of like the evangelist. You know, I gotta make sure that my family doesn't go to hell. You know,
Yeah.
like the bitch men and the manly women. You know,
Yeah.
like
Another-
I'm so excited to teach SFJ men how to be dudes. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely gonna resist a lot.
And that's fine, because I have subjugation as my secondary pole.
What is subjugation?
Subjugation is kind of where you kind of have like your will and you're kind of making other people do it. It's
Right.
ENTJ unconscious developed, but INTPs have like a secondary element of it.
Oh, okay. So kind of like puppeteering.
Yeah, but it's a little more direct.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a lot less in the shadows. It's like, get to fucking work.
Yeah.
But it can be fun though. It can be fun though.
Fun
I started going to
for-
a church. Well, ideally it'll be fun for the both of us.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I went to this church, and it's like I think I like it so far, because basically the pastor said something along the lines of, "I'm not going to tell you what to think. Find me
Oh.
another church where the pastor's going to say that." Now I'm putting it to the test.
Yeah.
I don't 100%. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Is like you can say that, but are you gonna actually do it?
Yeah. So like I think the guy's an INFP UDSF, and his wife's an ENTJ UDSF. So it's kind of like her subjugation. Which, by the way, it's very nice to interact with an ENTJ woman.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna try to do anything because she has 7 kids, and I don't want to deal with that. But it's nice to interact with an ENTJ woman. But I don't even know where I'm going. So like, you know, she kind of subjugates like through challenges, because like she's like a finance businessy woman, as you can imagine.
Mhm.
And like she's kind of having like a discipleship with other entrepreneurs. And I just showed up, you know how I am, where I'm like, hi, I showed up. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And like you know, we were talking about stuff. Well, like, you know, she kind of like did her little subjugation thing where it's like, all right, Mr. Sam, you don't have your driver's license? Pathetic excuses. We're gonna get one of the men around here to show you how to drive. And I was like, not only is she subjugating me, but she's subjugating the other dudes in the church. I like it.
Oh, okay.
So that should be for Wednesday, so I'll have to date you guys on that. Where the fuck am I?
What's your angle?
Ah. My angle?
Yeah, and goal.
End goal?
Yeah, with her.
Basically my goal is to obtain maximum level discipline because I have a lot of lost time I need to make up.
I meant with the ENTJ woman.
Oh, basically, get familiar with, well, one, learn entrepreneurial stuff from her, just kind of like as a nice contact thing. Two, learn how ENTJ women work firsthand. Like, see how she interacts with her husband, see how she interacts with other people casually, you know, that kind of
Okay.
stuff. I think those are the two main ones.
Gotcha.
But as far as discipline goes, like, I didn't even leave Discord over the weekend. Now, I give myself a C- on my performance. Like, I was definitely, you know, checking in, like, every, like, 30-ish minutes, but it was basically check in, done. Okay, 30 minutes later, check in, done. Like, there wasn't no... Like, you saw how often I didn't do shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You did it,
So
Sam.
I give myself a C-.
Good job.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Yeah?
My my boyfriend, he's been wanting to, like, cut back on drinking beer for a long time, just for himself.
Uh-huh.
And this month he made me a deal. He's like, I'll help you be accountable, and you can help me be accountable. So he's like, you do your feminine stuff and try that, and I'll not drink beer for a month. So he shook on it.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice. Best of luck on the feminine.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to get, like, more direct, and it's hard. It's really fucking hard.
Why is it hard?
Yeah, it can be.
Because it's like, I don't know, like, a lot of the time I don't even know what the fuck I want, you know?
Oh. Then stop.
Hey, keep trying and you will nail it, hopefully.
Oh, for sure. Like, I'm bitching about it instead of, like, not doing it because I want to do it, so I'm just gonna bitch about it until it fucking works, you know?
Yeah.
The way of the informative.
Like, I wouldn't be bitching about it if I didn't care.
Yeah.
You would have been
It
bitching
happens.
correctly.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm about to get my bitching section. Alright, you
Oh,
guys are
and-
gonna go in my bottom section. Oh,
To
no,
be
I can't.
honest, Samwise, you're a lot less informative than that other INTP that I was speaking to on Saturday.
Oh, the Star Wars profile picture guy? Twin Jim?
Yeah.
Gon Jinn.
Twin.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this goes against my contract because he joined the server after I left the mod team. I don't think he's an INTP.
What do you think he is?
I agree.
I was leaning towards the
completely agree.
SFJ, I'll be honest. He was initiating as
I-
fuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, this is big TE demon vibes. Like, huge. But, yeah, that makes sense to me.
ESTJ?
Yes.
Yeah.
ESFJ.
Yeah, he. Oh, okay. Sweet.
Like,
Yeah.
I know there's a recording of this and shit, but don't tell anyone I said that.
Okay, I won't. Don't worry, there's only...
As long
we
as
won't.
Rosca and CFJ do not know about it, I'm okay.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'm not
he
famous yet.
He didn't give me the ENTP, INTP vibes because, like, I had my first conversation with him, and he was really, like you said, super initiating, and like, yeah.
Yeah, he just would
And
not
that's not
let
usually-
anybody get a word in edgewise. Like, I'm a better listener than that dude. And I'm a starter.
Right, and the other thing too is like when I was talking about my method, I was talking about like efficiency. Like his thing wasn't about efficiency.
Yeah, it was about like morality and all that.
Yeah.
He was
trying
using
to help
FI.
me.
I could sense that.
Which I mean, like I'm an INTP that uses some good old FI here and there, but like it ain't positive.
It's funny because the whole time that I was listening to him, I was like, this would be a great conversation for an INTP to have. So it's like you're talking to yourself. Which would also be true if he was talking to his subconscious. So.
Right. I mean, like I was kind of there, and I was in the background because I didn't want to engage with the guy.
Yeah.
He
I was like, there's no convincing this guy. Why bother? Well, actually, he was talking shit about this. That's why that's when I jumped in.
He was talking shit about what?
Oh, about you.
Oh.
Who's talking shit? Was Emmett?
spill it.
What did he? What?
Who the fuck is?
It was a ESFJ.
I don't remember specifically what it was, but it was something about like, you know, when you left, he was kind of like, well, I wasn't expecting that out of an ENTP, but I just like, I don't even want to use a specific word because I don't remember it. I don't want to put words in his mouth. But he was definitely commenting on the fact that you left on the like the atheist topic, and you were like, I was like, oh yeah, she doesn't think it's worthwhile. That's why she left.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like she was in that crowd for a long time. She knows what there is to know.
Another thing is like people expect me to like stay because I'm like logically obligated, and if I leave that means I'm mad. I don't give a shit if I'm mad.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
That's
mad.
what I had to learn. Like, like my sister would always be like, you know, if I paused for a second to think, my TI child fucking sister would be like, see, I'm right. He can't think of a rebuttal. It's like, no, slow the fuck down. I know you're used to ENFPs spewing bullshit with triple movement, but I ain't that.
Yeah. A lot of people think that if you leave a conversation and you're angry that you're wrong. But literally, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Oh yeah, like I think one thing that I'm trying to get better at is like, you know, usually I'm like, well, I'm not getting into this debate because I don't think I'm gonna win. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. I'm not changing my mind. Doesn't matter, really.
Yeah. Well, it's not only that.
I'm
It's
right based on pride.
it's more like it's like you can be based in pride in either direction. You can be based in pride and stick around and have the conversation, but the conversation is inherently toxic because you're not actually listening to each other anymore. That's when I leave.
True. That makes sense.
Yeah, if they're not
You're
actually
a kinder person than I am.
Nice. My rule is if they're not listening to me, the conversation's over anyway. If I stay, I'm just enabling them.
True.
Yeah. It's my whole perspective. But yeah, that
I always learn. Oh, go ahead.
that dude, oh, he was so draining. Like, he was like, no, you should sit here and have this conversation with me. Eventually, I was, like, getting around to, like, what he was trying to say, but it's like, you are so informative. It makes more sense that you're any child, he would be any child versus any parent, because it was, like, giving me way too much context for everything.
Oh, and also any child be like, let's look at all the unlimited possibilities. Well, I'm like, no, let's arrange it to where it makes sense.
Yeah. No, like, yeah, that's very true. I mean, not even any hero does that very often. Like, I'll give you some options, but I'm not gonna be there with you being like, and then we could look at this option and this option and this option and this option. It's like, dude, I don't have all the time in the world. Let's like wrap this up and actually pinpoint your desires, because I can tell what direction would be best for you to start looking into. But any child, I guess, doesn't think about that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck any
funny
child.
because
I mean,
it's funny because you say that, and he was actually like, we were just having a random conversation about like how like the FE inferior kind of expresses itself sometimes with melancholy and like oversleeping sometimes, and then he like started to divulge on like me doing different things from home, like building and selling stuff, and just started listing out all this stuff that I could do and stuff, and I'm like, he's actually kind of right, but you know,
He's annoying.
Well, for me it's different. It wasn't really as annoying. I'm sure if it were like, for me it's different because I kind of like I can think of 2 ESFJs in my life that he specifically reminds me of that really help me out in situations. So it's not annoying to me because I like knowing the options in front of me and like seeing stuff that I really don't, even though like, because I'm just so in the moment and so in my own quagmire that I'm like, I have to keep doing this thing just like it is, and then I'm just like creating, insanity when I think I'm trying to make progress. So yeah, sometimes it can be nice, at least for me.
Yeah, I can understand that. And you do have the perception compatibility.
different strokes, different folds.
Yeah, for me it's just stressful, but that makes sense because he's my conflict type.
Right.
Yeah, for sure, I would get that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never met, I don't think, okay, there's only one INFJ I just don't like mix. I have to try to play nice with, and that's Bea. That's the only INFJ I've ever met that I just don't like. We just don't like mesh very well. I have to try to be nice to him.
That's funny. I love Bea. He's like,
Yeah,
he's like my kid.
yeah, he's funny. Yeah, we annoy the crap out of each other. You can ask him.
Yeah.
And I promise you, he will tell you that I annoy him.
It's almost
Right,
like
Mary?
you guys. It's almost like you guys are conflict pairs.
Yeah, that was what we were just talking about.
But seriously, he's the only INFJ that I've ever met that like irritates the crap out of me. All the other ones I'm really cool with, with. And a lot of my a lot of female friends I've had, I realize now, just because of having more interactions with Stephanie, I'm like, they have been INFJs, like female friends that I really like. So it's just funny. And
That's
I think
what
it's probably the focus and development.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So I want
You
to
guys are both.
go ahead. What's him with?
Yep, another last part. Okay. That's okay. I'm almost off the physics street. But my judo coach sounds just like Color of the Sky.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It's like training with color. I like it.
Yeah. Also, Sherwinator was calling me masculine, but because I'm argumentative, quote unquote.
Oh yeah, I mean your T critic has Dami Mommy vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I don't know. That usually isn't a problem with me and guys. It's only.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me cross the street real quick.
Okay.
Look at that street, and I'm crossing it. Woo!
Why did the Samwise
that's
cross the
all
road?
right.
Sport of adventure.
Yeah.
Like
Why did the
I've got
Samwise?
the INTP that went outside.
It's funny.
I literally do not have any issues with any other ESTP except him. It's
Wait, is it two?
Hold on, guys. Udi was gonna tell a joke.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. It was a bad joke. I just asked why did the Samwise cross the road?
Why?
I don't know. Because there was a dummy mummy on there on the other
No,
side.
hang
I
on,
guess.
hang on.
There's a dummy one, yeah.
Hang on, I got
put that in the
no,
chat.
I got a perfect one, guys. Why did Samwise cross the road?
Why?
I don't know, and neither does he.
I
Fair
just
enough.
shut up.
Because NI critic.
Wow.
Be careful not to get
Amazing.
yeeted on the route.
It do be like that.
Also, yeah, what I was saying earlier was, I don't know, it's really weird with Sherwinator because I get along great with ESTPs, and I don't get along great with him. For some
That dude's
reason.
either an ICJ or an ENFP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, is he the same Australian that was, like, yelling at me because...
He is unmistakable.
Oh, about
because
the NFT
he is.
influencers online?
Yes.
He look-
Is he the same guy?
That same guy. Same guy.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense why he's holding a grudge.
Okay.
He looks like a really
I
buff
was gonna say,
thumb.
like, why are you
so-
paying this guy heed?
Huh?
Like, why are you paying attention to that guy?
Oh, because he was presumably an EA. I just didn't recognize him from the last time. SC
Okay.
Demon moment.
That's fair.
Damn.
Lol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got your back.
He's the guy that looks like a really buff thumb. So.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, he's handsome. He's very handsome. I will give him that. Handsome.
To be fair, yeah, I don't find him very attractive. He seems kind of needy.
I'm telling you, he's probably an ICJ or an ENFP.
I thought he was an INFJ.
I don't know.
No
Maybe if
comment.
he is, he's like
I
maybe
could
you
see
are.
I could see ENFP, I suppose, but he seems like kind of.
I see ICJ more.
He didn't even respond to my apology. It made me sad. Because I apologized to him because I was being a little bit disrespectful in a way that was unbecoming. So I was like,
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
remember that.
yeah. I don't like.
Oh yeah,
I
think
don't
you
like to
also
treat.
mentioned something about me, but I ignored it.
Huh?
I think you also, like, on that same day, you also said something about your FE child going wild, and I was like, eh,
You?
and I didn't address it.
I mean, at least
I didn't think it was an issue.
yeah. I didn't think it was really a big issue either. I like to play, but I don't think FI parent appreciates FE child. Or whatever he is. It could be anything. He could just be
Yeah.
in his own traumas, with his own grudges.
Mhm.
Because he has a big, he's big sour grapes energy. He's hungry.
Yeah, you need a good old mango boy.
Well, I love mango boys.
Oh yeah, my phone's at 1%, so if I just go randomly, you know why.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Whoa!
Whoa, big sounds like that are gonna make my phone go.
Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this INTJ dress.
Very awesome.
Yes.
Oh, Elizabeth, how goes with your INTJ dilemma?
I broke up with him.
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. He didn't text me for 2 weeks.
Mm.
That's pretty much the end of it. Like,
Oh god.
any hero needs desire. And I'm not gonna be delusional and be like, oh, he's still sick, he needs time, he's embarrassed, like, there's only so much that I can apologize for a grown man, you know?
It's on the charger now.
Haha! But yeah, I honestly think Like, this is gonna sound a little maybe crazy, but I honestly think he wasn't. He injured himself twice in a row. Like both of the things that he did to himself were self-inflicted, and I don't think that's by mistake. I think he's in an identity with himself where he believes that he is not ready for a relationship that would possibly make him happy. And that might sound a little bit arrogant, but the fact that he inflicted pain on himself twice in two things that were completely avoidable right as we started dating, I think says a lot to me.
Should have just said he doesn't want a relationship from the beginning. Why play around?
Because people don't they create narratives for themselves, and they do things unconsciously so that they can keep playing out their little dramas. It's the same reason that people get attracted to people that share their same kind of flaws. There's some kind of like malformations. It's because they're not done playing out their own traumas. They're not done playing out their own narratives. So they get with people that are as flawed as them so that they can learn those things, but they're unconscious of it. You know what I'm saying?
What a way to escape instead of improving instead.
Yeah, but everybody does it.
Until you get into a super ego pairing.
And there's no escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Hey Yuri, let's go on a date. Yeah, you're my super ego. Let's go. Fix me.
Oh my god.
Is that easy?
I wish.
Any ISFP women?
Jolly, where are you?
No, she's happily married.
Oh,
It is actually that easy.
is it?
Do you really want to be like throw yourself into the pit of a volcano?
Yes.
Okay.
Every single day I want to throw myself in the pit of a volcano because I know I'll survive.
It's
SI
true.
inferior.
It's
Yes.
true. It's true.
That was the most SI inferior thing I've said all week.
Like the showers.
Huh?
That's why child likes the showers.
Hmm.
Golden showers?
Hey,
On
hey.
fire, literally.
Ditto.
Meteor showers.
man.
Meteor showers.
That's true.
Especially.
Wait, you like golden showers?
especially-
Bruh.
What?
I mean-
Who said that?
Bruh
Wait.
moment.
I don't know.
You're the only two dudes I've ever met that actually like hot showers. No joke.
Goes
Because
for the win.
for me, I like to turn it on as hot. Like I literally like to singe my freaking skin off, and people don't like that.
You know what's funny about that, actually, Victoria? I used to like cold showers until people started telling me that I should like hot showers. And then I liked hot showers.
Dude, that's like
Depends
that's
on what
like
you
every
need.
that's like every
You work out
woman
a lot,
though.
you need cold
Really?
showers.
Yeah, that's like every woman though. Like, oh, I mean, you know, speaking from experience, like it's always a battle.
It's always a battle? What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to be informed. Well, no, we're mature boys. Okay,
When
so
you're
every
in
girl.
the shower.
Yeah, so we're like, if I've ever showered with a woman, they're
Oh.
they like their fucking water. Oh, you know why? You know why women like their showers hot?
Why?
Because it reminds them of where they come from. Hell, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so did I come from heaven because I like cold showers? Because I like jumped in the shower. I was like, man, I don't want to turn the knob up. Like my SE demon brain went, turn the knob. It was cold, and I was like, that's the temperature it's supposed to be. And then I just sat there and washed myself. Like, I just didn't bother to. I just didn't
Now,
bother to change it.
does anyone do half and half hot, half cold in the same shower?
Oh,
Well,
I do.
sometimes.
I used to.
Sometimes.
Base.
That's actually
Yeah.
that's actually good for your hormones.
Mm.
Yeah, I need to get back to it. I'm just a puss.
Feels really good.
I'm gonna get back to doing cold showers first thing in the morning. It's invigorating.
What I used to do is I'd take like sit in the hottest bath ever, and then when I'd feel myself getting a little too tired, I'd have a glass of freezing water beside me and pour it over my head and like get that rush of adrenaline and like your body goes.
That sounds really fun.
It was masochistic as hell.
Nah, pain is just the change of states. If you just stop thinking about it, what'd you say?
I thought you were gonna say pain is weakness leaving the body.
Oh no,
Nah.
but that too. But it's literally just your body transitioning from one state of being into another, and you're just there for it, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so present right now. So it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, that's how I felt about my emotions today, and for the first time I laughed because I had a shit day, and during it I was just laughing my ass off, and then I wasn't. But yeah.
Yeah. When I had the first real good cry that I ever had in my life, I was just like, that was cool. I'm alive. That's how I felt about it.
Remember
Way to remind yourself.
You remember the last time I cried?
Huh.
Good luck remembering.
It would be even funnier if you were SI Trickster.
Damn.
Crying is strength leaving the body.
True.
Crying is tears leaving the body.
No shit.
True. That's true though.
Yeah.
Cry. Because if they lose strength, then they can gain the strength back through workout. Because maintaining is dumb. Building is everything.
That's broken logic, my friend.
Building your muscles.
Crying is stress leaving the body.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, you also
Fighting.
like low-key detox when you're crying.
Yeah, you do.
Like think about like any detox routine that you do. You usually like get mucus from your nose. And the exact same thing happens when you cry. You go into the sauna, you get mucus. You go into you go for a long fast, you get mucus. You drink something like apple cider vinegar, you get mucus. If you cry, you also get mucus. It's a form of
So
detoxing.
when I eat Tabasco, I'm detoxing.
Yes, you are actually.
Yeah. I was about to say I like to eat spicy food. And
Yeah.
I do too.
Drinking
my nasal
hot
passage
soup.
is just like, yeah. Like I do that to clear my nasal passages. I feel like I'm like consistently stuffed. So
Yeah.
since I was born, it's weird.
Yes.
I probably have like sleep apnea or whatever. Like a weird.
Steam is a really good way to detox as
Did
well.
you? Oh, I love me some tea. I miss tea.
Oh,
Yes.
Um,
Spill the tea, sis.
it's alright.
Yuri, have you ever broken your nose?
Oh, I think I did when I was younger. I used to like fight a lot.
Well, the issue is if you break what is the cartilage thing in your nose, it can end up detaching, and you have to have it like put back. Otherwise, you end up having breathing issues.
You guys,
That makes sense.
You guys know that feeling of getting hit in the nose with a basketball?
Yes, my face was a ball magnet when I was a kid.
Yeah. It's such a distinct feeling. It feels like someone's blasting sand up your nose.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a nostalgic feeling.
A nostalgic feeling.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, that's sign fear.
Yeah.
You smack a pizza out of my hand and I'll hit you in the face with a basketball. I think that's a good trade.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. That'll have to come after I arm wrestle, Cortland.
Oh, you're gonna meet Cortland too.
Yeah. Of course. We're in the...
I mean, well, more like Cortland. That's funny.
Oh yeah, we're in the non-profit together.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cortland's good people.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yes.
is the name of the nonprofit like public? I don't want to ask you trickster.
No, it is not.
Mm.
But to be honest, I don't even know, like, the name of it. yet. I'm not
Okay.
memorized. I'm not familiar.
I feel like I was told, but I forgot.
Well, they're
Okay.
gonna make an announcement eventually. But
Fair enough.
yeah, he does the admin side of things. It's very impressive. He also talks a
Mhm.
lot, and that's also impressive. Like I was just
Oh,
I love
Cortland?
Portland.
yeah, Cortland talks a lot.
Oh yeah. That dude is like responsible for a lot of like CSG's like revenue growth. To be honest.
Oh, that's so cool. That makes sense
Yeah.
because I was talking to him, like we were all talking to him, and I was just sitting there like, man, I think 2 hours just went by, but my NE cannot stop like giving this guy his spotlight. I'm just gonna keep paying attention and wait for him to stop talking or lose interest, and it just wouldn't happen.
Mhm.
It just kept
Yeah.
talking and
And that
talking.
hero be like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's
I don't
funny is
think I've
that
ever seen his eyes. He's always wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
he said the other day that nobody has actually seen his eyes. You have to either be in bed or part of the TSA to see in his eye.
Oh
No,
my
he's.
gosh.
He said, yeah, you have to,
Well,
do the hanky panky with him, or you got to be swimming with him in a pool or something. That's what he said.
Oh my goodness.
I'm down. Let's go. I'll see his eyes.
You're gonna hanky panky with Cortland?
Why
Yeah.
not?
Of course I'm receiving. That's natural.
I did not want that picture. I didn't. I visualized it very loosely, and then you gave me more perspective, and I didn't want that.
Yeah, he grabbed my. Oh yeah, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please no. We're in mature chat, but this is too mature for me.
you know what's
Thank
funny
you
is
for
that
telling me your feelings, and I
Oh, thank you.
not respect your feelings because that's masculine. This is hard.
There's a word for it, but I forget the word.
I care
Cherish.
about you enough to acknowledge your feelings, and I will not proceed further.
Cherish.
Cherish.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that the INJs can actually talk for a long time. They can just go on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I don't want to call it tangents. It's more like dialogues, something like that.
Monologues.
There we go. Monologue. Thank you.
My
Yeah, they
sister
can.
doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they can monologue for forever. But the thing is, like, sometimes they're just monologuing about useless shit. But I like Cortland
Yeah.
because everything that he says is pretty valuable.
That's
Mhm.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
always paying attention when he talks.
Yeah.
It makes
For sure,
sense. Like, people, whenever I have, like, somebody that I'm attracted to, they end up talking a lot, and I get crap from my female friends like, hey, he talks so much. It's so, why do you like him? He needs to be, like, shorter with his words. It's like, no, I'm an ENTP. I like it. Please keep talking. I like
Forever.
talking. Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, when a TI inferior starts talking and they realize you're gonna let them keep talking, then maybe I'm like, you talk a lot, but it's still like I appreciate it.
hmm Trust me, I'm so excited for the day where I come across an ENFJ woman and she's like really sad and insecure about what she thinks, and I'll be like, take your time, honey. And she'll be like,
And her eyes will just light up and just like start like showering you with all the comfies.
exactly. Oh my gosh, I gotta lose so much weight so I can like gain bulk for cookies in the future.
Hey, Sam,
Be proud of me. I only ate one meal today.
Congratulations, I am proud of
Because
you.
I don't want to fucking
Nice.
cook. I will spend 2 hours doing judo.
fair
Nice.
enough. I actually still haven't eaten today, funnily enough. Hey, Sam, are you going to the meetup?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, good to meet Sam
Let's
in real life.
go.
Hell yeah, brother.
I
Hey,
hope I
Sam.
can
That's
live to
what's
the Chadwise name.
You're all going to
I'm
sign
having-
my shirt,
Yeah, we
right?
are.
Yeah.
I made a perception.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, of course I'll sign your shirt.
Yay! It'll be like the high
Uh,
school reunion that I actually care about.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Will you sign my titties?
No.
I will absolutely sign your titties, Yuri.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he can sign your titties. I don't want to touch your titties.
Unless I
Okay.
have a like stroke of like some mad Quicksilver ISFP stroke of luck, I don't see myself being able to make it this year.
It's
Oh.
okay. We'll
But-
take pictures and send them to you.
Awesome. But I think I might be able to make it to maybe to Dogspit's wedding.
Yeah, it's the opposite
Maybe.
for me. I'm not gonna make it to her wedding, but I am gonna make it to this.
Oh, lame.
I'm going to
Yeah.
both.
It's too soon. Like it's.
Oh, I know. This is going to be really hard to financially cover from.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're going to
Damn.
both. Oh, God bless you, man. God bless you,
We might-
Samwise. Godspeed.
I'm after wisdom. Like, I sold like 15 games yesterday to like help fund like for judo classes because I can't afford it right now. And I'm like, I want to get rid of my games so I can acquire wisdom.
Very nice.
There you go.
What do you guys think of this INTJ design? I'm gonna post it.
Wait, are we live right now?
Yes.
Oh shit.
What's wrong? Were you saying things that you shouldn't be saying? I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know. I don't remember what I said.
No, you're fine. You didn't say anything. Oh my god, my mom is still messaging me. She's been messaging me for the past hour. Why is she doing this?
Wait, someone's streaming this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
me.
are we allowed to do that?
Yes, I got permission.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have permission!
Ooh, dude, I would totally do some. Well, I can't live stream because I don't have enough viewers yet or
Wait.
subscribers.
What do you mean? You can live
What?
stream anytime that you want to. There's no
On
subscriber wall.
YouTube, there is.
What?
Yeah, I tried to go live a few days ago, and it's like you must have 50 followers.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's such a small amount, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
You'll
I
get
only
there.
have 10 right now, so I got 40 to go.
Make a bunch of fake alts. 50 fake alts.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep, 50 fake alts. That's exactly
Oh
how
my
you do it.
God, you guys are amazing.
And then you have 50 computers
What do you think of this
that
design?
are watching your stream.
Fake accounts for YouTube so I can stream.
Guys, what do you
Okay.
think of this design?
I like it actually.
Okay. That's good enough for me. Okay, I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
bed and answer my
Okay.
mom's walls of text. Her INFP walls of text. Because she's sending
Okay.
them. She's
Bye.
been sending them for an hour.
Just send a thumbs up.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that'll satisfy her.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Alright, I'll be